What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Trucking with Tuffy. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to start off the series with we're going to start setting up our trucking company. So we're going to need to take out a loan, and then we're going to pay off the existing small loan that we have, and then we're going to use what's left to upgrade our trucks. So let's go look at our garage real quick. Let's go to the company manager and then the garage manager. So there's 3 trucks we can have assigned to there. Okay. So we haven't upgraded it to the big garage yet, but we've upgraded it to the second one. So we're going to go to the bank, and we're going to take out a $400,000 loan. That should get us a couple of trucks. We're going to repay this guy. So all we have to do is pay the $5,700 a day. So let's go to truck dealers, and we're going to go with our Kenworth, the W900. See what do we got? Oh, yep. So we're going to go with this guy, which is 166. So we're going to customize the configuration because I want to put the bandit paint job that I have on my truck now, kind of a uniform thing. All the trucks look alike, you know. So we're going to put our bandit on there, and I don't spend a whole lot of time other than the color scheme really outfitting the trucks, and the reason that I don't do that is because it doesn't matter. You don't ever see them on the highway. The engine that's in the truck doesn't affect the performance at all. None of that stuff. So let's confirm that. So we're going to go ahead and purchase, and we're going to send that to our garage. Okay. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. I don't mess that up. Push the wrong button. Purchase it. Send it to our garage in California again. And so we only have $61,000 left. So now what we need to do is we need to hire a couple of drivers. So let's go to a recruiting agency and let's hire a driver. So what do we got? She's a 2.5, so Iwana B. I've never met a truck driver named Iwana, but we're going to hire her because she's got a really high rating. So we're going to stick her on a truck. There we go. And of course, mind you, it costs you $1,500 to hire the driver. So let's take a look at these other drivers. All these 4, I have a 1.7 driver rating. But like this young lady, Marianne, she's can do explodables and flammables, which means she can do a little bit more. Now your drivers do level up. The more they drive, the more money they get. And this would actually cause her to get more money because she can haul dangerous things. This guy, he is Thomas without the H, very European. He's good for long hauls. She is, she's good for, what is that? On time? I can't remember. This guy, he's got a couple more XP points, but you know what? We're going to go with her because she can get more money by hauling that stuff. So now we have 2 drivers set up, and we're gonna start seeing money come in from those 2 drivers as they haul loads. So let's go take a look at our loads and let's see what we can find. Maybe find a little something. FedEx, something kind of short, but not too short because now we're jackpot to Reading, jackpot to Truckee. That might be a good one. Because we don't want something too short. Like anything on this isn't going to cover our loans for the day. We're actually going to be negative money on the end of the day. So we want to do something like maybe this guy. We're paying 57, so that means our daily profit to run this load would be, about $4,000. I don't know which one. Maybe Sacramento. Yeah, we could run some fruits to Sacramento maybe. Let's see what's over here. Jackpot cables. Yeah, let's do let's run some fruits to Sacramento. So let's begin our delivery. Ooh, that's cool. I wonder if that's part of the multiplayer. I don't know. Could be. So there is a trucking simulator. Oh, look, we don't have to go very far either. So you notice my steering wheel there is a little bit different. One of the DLC packs that SCS just put out is the mod for... Oh, there's our trailer. is the mod. It's a DLC pack where you can customize your steering wheel. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I went ahead and bought that. It was $2.99. I figured, why not? And again, with kicking SCS just a little bit of money, they make a great game. Probably one of my favorite games that I play. So I don't mind. Let's turn our lights on here. Kind of messed that approach up, so we gotta go this way. All right, lift that trailer up. And so we've got our Bandit skin. Again, Bandit is back. There's a couple of things on the mod shop, but I really like this skin. I like the way that it looks. I just like the way it looks on the Kenworth there. Oh, refrigerated trailer. Luckily, we don't have to make sure our reefer is full. So, but we are going to actually have to go and find a place to crash, because let me see how much time. I got about 4 hours on my crash-o-meter here. And we've got about 13 hours, so I think that if we crashed... let's take a look at the map here. Let's get right there. Let's take a look at the map. Is there somewhere... Yeah, there's another... This one's actually pretty loaded with stopping areas. So you know what, we're just going to get going, and we'll stop a little bit later. Okay. So I actually got somebody, I was really excited. I got a comment on one of my videos, and it's my very, very first comment on any of my videos, and it was somebody trying to troll me. I'm not kidding. They were trying to get me to type something, some stupid thing that all these little dorky hackers, hee, aren't we so funny? And it was just like, no, you're an idiot. So that was my very first comment, was a troll trying to troll me. So I was a little disappointed by that, but what can you do, right? So I am going to try and do a video. I'm going to try something with a good friend of mine, where he's going to come and he's going to plug his headset into my computer with me, and we can actually talk and chat and kind of hang out, and we'll have like a discussions with middle-aged gamers type thing, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe that's something that we can do. So you can see that wheel, so one of the patches that SCS has put out is you're supposed to be able to, let me show you. Oh, that's the mirrors. Here it is. Is you're supposed to be able to move your steering wheel up and down. And as you can see, it doesn't do anything, like, at all. It doesn't move it up, it doesn't move down. So as a result, I don't know if something's going on where one of my mods is maybe conflicting. So as a result, I can't see any of my displays. So I don't know why these guys are like flashing their lights at me. I don't know, I don't know what in the heck is going on, because I can't see any of my displays. Come on, man, get out of the way. There are traffic mods where where the traffic is just a little bit more realistic. You don't get these, floodgates where we have to sit here for several minutes before we can turn. And I might actually use one of those mods. Because the AI will just sit there. I mean, unless the way is completely clear, the AI will just sit there like bumps on a log. Like, look at this. Look at that. How ridiculous is that, right? So that's why a lot of times you'll see me like shove my way through. Hmm. Come on. So there's nobody coming the other way. They're all coming this way. So I'm going to shove my way out there because I'm tired of waiting. Get impatient like that sometimes, especially in this game. God, jeez. It's like that guy was a real driver. You ever see that? People driving on the freeway and they cut off trucks because they don't want to wait for them. Watched a video the other day on the internet, and it was this guy. He was like really, he's like an angry trucker, and he's obviously from Boston. You can tell by his goofy little Bostonian accent. And yeah, he was pretty angry, and he brought up a lot of stuff that people do, like cutting trucks off, not letting trucks over onto the freeway because they don't, people don't want to get stuck behind trucks because they take so long to get going, and once a truck, develops its momentum, that momentum is everything, believe it or not. For a truck to slam on his brakes or come to a stop is kind of a big deal because, it takes a while for that truck to build that momentum up again. Trying to get around that guy before another truck comes in this lane. I wish I could get the wheel to move down, get out of my way a little bit, but it's just not doing it. We could probably stop here. Let's do that. Let's stop here. And we will pull around behind this building because there's a truck stop back here, where we can put our little driver to sleep before he gets too tired. Poor little fella. All right. Turn it off. So you can see we've already got money coming in from our drivers that we hired. Marianne G just brought in 2,000, and she's just leveled up. So like our driver, as the drivers drive and get experience, they do level up. And you do have to manage your company. You have to kind of keep an eye on what drivers you have, what they're doing, because you'll get drivers that constantly can't find loads, and they will return empty, which costs you money. It costs you fuel and maintenance. And if you're not making any money, and you have 20 drivers and half of them don't find loads, they get lazy, I guess you could say. They just stop working. They'll just sit in the garage all the time and won't do anything. Well, granted, while that's not costing you money, you're not repairing the truck, you're not fueling the truck because it's just sitting there. That's still kind of irritating because that's like money you could be losing. So you've got to keep track of your drivers. And, when you see those, go and check on them and, write things down. It can be a little in depth, write down who's in the garage, who's idle right now, okay? And, how long have they been idle? Because if they've been idle for a long time, you're going to have to fire them. You got to let them go and get another driver that can start bringing money into the facility. I mean, it's, and when people... It's not just the driving aspect of this game, it's the company manager aspect of it that I think is really, really fun. way, I'll show you how we can check on that. So if we get into our menu here, and we go to our company manager, and then we go to our driver manager. So if we go take a look at what our driver's doing, so it tells you who they are, what they're driving, where they're based out of, and what their rating is. So Iwona is actually at a 2.5 because he was one of our higher, and then this Marianne, she's still at a 1.7, but they're both on duty. So right now it would say either looking for work. So right now they're hauling a load because it would say either they're looking for work or they're idle. And if they're idle, that means they're in the garage. And then this also tells you the profit per distance. So right now, because Marianne has actually turned in a job, her profit, she made $8.56 a mile for the company, which was $292 in profit. I pull in about $48 a mile for the company, but my rating is also a 9.2 because I've been doing it longer. This guy, Iwona, he hasn't turned anything in yet, but he's probably hauling a load. He's probably on a longer haul load. So that will, my average daily profit right now is 8,776 since we've started tracking this. So let's see what happens. I'll turn in my load here in a little bit, and we should be able to check out what's going on in the company.